guys, this is a video for you Mondeo fans out there, especially if you like HID kits. I've gone out and I've bought this Mondeo of mine, a HID kit. Now, I bought my HID kit and I thought, yeah, this will be good. And I read online, this is what it looks like. That's why I got it from on eBay, car mods. They seem really good, really fast postage. Anyway, I bought it, right? Made to fit this car apparently, and loads of people were saying, oh, it just blows fuses in your fuse box here, it blows fuses in your glove box. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, guys, I spent hours reading about that, and in this case that was a pile of shit, because I've plugged this in just as it says and it all works a treat. So yeah, so I've installed it just as it should be. All I got with it is what you see here. This is the other side. I only done the one just to prove to you guys. I thought I'd give it a go because everyone was saying, oh, it blows fuses, you'll be there forever, it needs to be a 20 amp fuse. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, I haven't done nothing to the fuse box. I've just come out here on a Saturday morning after a night out and plugged it in and it works a treat. So the light isn't properly set, but if you look down on this lamp and then you look down on this lamp, there's a big difference, trust me. Okay, now it's not set, as you can see, it's still kind of just sitting there because I thought I'd give it a go because I was worried it's just going to blow everything, but it's trial and error. Everyone was complaining. So what I did was, on here, this is a 35 watt one, and sorry about my flash, guys. So it says there, in max 6 amps. In other words, they use the most power when you turn them on, but once they come on, they hardly use, they're probably about half what your halogen used to use. So if I come down level with this, that is brilliant. That, if you want to know, that's 6,000 K. I haven't gone for anything too wild. I wanted the white look because I want them to see better, because I don't know if you're Mondeo, but these lights are shit. And I've spent £25 on halogen bulbs, you know, each side, and they were shit. I mean, they lighted up the road better, but the range was still crap. So I'm here just to show you guys that's a load of shit about this fuse thing, so don't fucking worry. I'll put a link in the description of where I got these from. They cost me £30 and I could have anything I want, whether I wanted, you know, anything I want, any bulb type I liked. But one thing I did go for, I went for, because this car's got H7s, I went for the H7R. Can you see they've written on there? When I bought them, I asked them to put the R in. And what the R is for is so it reduces glare, especially in a mirrored lens like these ones. So if you look at this bulb, can you see, I'm just trying to see, it's got a little black light shroud over it. That's what helps to reduce the glare. Normally I don't have that, but when I read about the R lights, I thought that would be a really good idea, especially when I'm putting them in projector headlights. Those are like non-projector headlights. I thought it would be a good idea to use the R because it will help reduce this glare. I mean, you might be able to see it. Can you just see it on top there, that little metal thing on the bulb? Literally just there. Well, oh shit. But yeah, what I'm going to do, guys, this is just a very quick way of saying, oh, it's fine, don't worry, the water's fine, jump in, like. So that's the one side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it back together, and then I'm going to make a very quick video on how I wired this up, because it's a bit daunting. I've got to say, the instructions look like shit, you know, and some people are saying it's common sense, but to me, guys, this was a bit of a fucking, this was a bit special. So, you know, it's on a little bit, if you want, just pause it so you can have a quick look if you want to see. But this is what it says. It's just one page, and then on this side, installation for a H4 low beam, high beam. So we've got H7s, it's just a single element. And then attention. Alright, so you can pause it on there and have a quick look, guys. But honestly, this is what came with it, and some screws and a couple of mounting plates to mount this ballast. Alright, so I'm going to stop it from here, and what I'll do it a little bit later, because it's like fucking, it's 10 in the morning on a Saturday morning, so the weather's a little bit shit. It's kind of raining, it wants to rain. So, but yeah, this has been on for about 10 minutes now, just on the battery, and it seems to be running a treat, and it's fucking gorgeous, mate. I'm going to see everything when I go out. One thing I will say, guys, is you may have to re-level your lights manually. You know, you can do it on here via this thing, just push down on it. Luckily I've got a wall next to my motorbike. I moved my motorbike and I'll use that wall to just level these lights, make sure they're not too high, you know. So yeah, well, alright guys, well, the next thing, I'm just going to do this now. I'll record it and I'll add it on the end of this video, so you guys will be seeing it straight away. Alright, but technically I won't be doing it until later. Alright, but yeah, this is what it looks like on eBay, car mod shop. I'll do a tutorial on how to install it in this Mondeo later on. Okay, so we're at the part where we're about to do the install. What I've done, I've already done one, just to see if the car could take it, because everyone was saying it doesn't work. This is the one I've finished. I had to pop down to town. I went and bought myself a cheap drill, and I bought this from Wilkinson's, this blade, because it has to be a 25mm circle in the back of the lamp to make the loom grommet come through. So yes, so this is the one I've done. You can just see it in there. You see it's slightly different. If I spin the lamp round, you can see what I've done. There you go, and that's what I've done. So it's all nice and sealed, like it should be. And then yeah, this all plugs into the ballast, so it'll work a treat. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys how I did that. So yeah, busting it out in the kitchen. Alright, so here's one that hasn't yet been done. If you look in there, you can see it's got the original H7 bulb. So spin it round, you can see I have not touched it. I've left it just to show you what I've done. Alright, so what you want to do, you want to take the back off by squeezing these two together. It can be a bit tight when you've got... Here we go. And unhook it. Okay, so you're going to be taking this one out. So you're going to want to have the grommet here, roughly. But it's important you get it in the middle so you don't like catch the edges, because you need it sealed to stop the moisture. That's why they're giving you a grommet. Alright. This bit was originally for wood, but I'm only using it on plastic, so it did the job perfectly. And the drill only cost me £14 from Argos. Crack on. Okay, so you ain't really got to touch this just yet if you don't want to. We can get on with the hole. So here we go. It's been really hard doing it one-handed. Alright, so I've got my missus to help me out as my little assistant. So what we're going to want to do is you want to make sure your battery is charged. It's a bit difficult, so I've just bought mine. Okay, now when this was on here, you want to aim it for about here. You don't want it on any of these nice curved edges here. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to do a rough look. If you just look what I'm doing, I'm just going to go probably there. We know it's going to be round there roughly, and it's not going to go around this nice curved edge, so the grommet will sit nice and flush with the plastic, so we don't let nothing in. I know I've got nothing underneath it, but it doesn't matter, it's only me how it worked up. So burning plastic smells good. Ew. Alright, so get a bit more. There you go. Boom. Yeah, boom. So just like that, trying to get rid of some of this old stuff here. It wouldn't hurt to go over it with a file, if I'm honest. You can see that looks alright. Nice. So now the hole has been completed, I'm just trying to prop my phone up with the sugar tin, which I think might have done it. Okay, so we've got a hole in here now, which is good. Now you just want to remove this. So what we'll do, what you've got to do, I hope you can see it, is you just push in and push up. Just like that. But what you want to do first, I'll be honest with you, is to unplug it first. So this little connection here, just pull it out like that, and then you can see where the clips open up and where they close. Now I'll be honest with you, because we're putting the head kit in, it's already going to have wires on it, so you want to remove the bulb like this, and then you want to remove this whole clip. So it's pretty much just do one side at once, really squeeze and twist, and it comes straight out. Okay. Next thing is you want to get your bulb ready. And you don't really want to open it until you're ready to install it. In this case we are. So what I'm going to do, using the old sugar tin, is just pull this off, support the plastic at the bottom. Now you don't want to touch this bulb with your hands. Right, and then just push through, and all you want to do is you're just going to feed all this through this plastic part of the lid. So something like this, just make sure you don't touch the bulb still, just push it all through. So it does this. So now you've removed the plastic base and this. Alright, so now I'm just going to put it inside the headlight. Okay, so what we've done, we put the flash on so you can get some more light on it, and I'll put the lamp upside down so you can get a better view for everyone, including me. So if you look on your light bulb, you can see it's got a notch all the way around. It's rounded all the way around, right, like most bulbs, but it's got like a little flat edge, which is what we want. So you want to find the flat edge on your headlight here. Your original bulb would have had one as well. If you look at this original bulb, back up, you can see it's got like a little notch, but it's round all over. So we want to cop it out with this one really. So get this right, and it should just go in just like a normal bulb. And if you see there, just give it a bit of a wiggle and it goes straight in. Okay, you have to take the retainer clip off to get this in because it's got wires coming out of it, whereas a traditional light bulb doesn't. So you can just put that in and clip it and then plug it in with this, whereas because it's already got wires coming out of it, you can't. So what you want to do, install it first, and then let me just work this out. There you go, goes over like that, and then it just hooks in like that. Same with this side, just give it a bit of a push till it goes through. See if we can work it a little bit. Get there. We'll get there. There you go. And then just like that. You know what? I think I actually got it upside down. Right, so let's try again. Just like same way, so I had it upside down. So my fault. Alright. There you go. Okay, once you got it like that, support the light, make sure that it's in its slot there, and then all you want to do is just want to line it up with these little clips around here. So push down and then to the right. And now it's in there, it's not coming out. So yeah, you will know whether you've got it the wrong way, trust me, because I've just done it and I'll sort it. Alright, so that's that. Well, next thing you want to do, you've installed the light bulb, that's all you've done. Okay, so now what you want to do here is you just want to put these spade connectors inside where your bulb originally came out from. Yeah, so where he would have lived, you just want to put this in here. Okay, now what you want to do, you're going to wonder what colour's what. I think solid black is positive. Alright, I think it is. I installed the other one earlier and I got it the wrong way, but it didn't affect nothing, except it just didn't start. It didn't light up the bulb or anything. So worst case, you just have to swap them over. Alright, but I'm pretty sure this was the right way. Alright, so just like that. Okay, so in theory that is it. Alright, so now all you want to do is you just want to feed these through the back of the case, so that way you can put your rubber grommet through the case and install it in the car. So sometimes it could be a bit of a squeeze, but with a bit of jiggery pokery it seems to find its way in. This thing's got a little like plastic clip you can take off, which I took off on the other one, which it went straight in. So if I just pull it off like that. Yep, she's dying. Right. This is a little bit fiddly. But I've got to say, don't expect real good instructions from all this sort of thing, mate. And I'll be honest with you, it's not very good. What I'll do, I'll pause this now, and then I'll get back to you when I've finally got it through the hole. Yeah, so I just had to go around the edge with a bit of a file to try and like free up some of the plastic swarf. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm just putting all these cables through here. Alright. once you pull them through, tuck everything away as best as you can. Make sure you put that end in, it's really easy. Just put them in at an angle and they go straight there. Now you just want to get this rubber grommet. All you got to do is gently, bit of a pull and a wobble around. Just like that. There you go. Then push it in, make sure it's not too tight. Then spin your headlight round just so you can have a good look inside so you can see where the wires are. Make sure you're not going to catch nothing and everything's still where it should be. So that one is okay. So sometimes it's easier just to give it a bit of a bear hug so we can make sure it's properly sealed. And we'll just move that out of the way a little bit, I think. There we go. And a bit of a bear hug. Just push it down till it clicks twice. And then there you go. You might be able to see in there now. You can see it's in there. And then there you go. So yeah, really simple now. It's really self-explanatory, really. Easy to overthink it. But you got your ballast. You're going to need to find a place to mount that in the engine bay somewhere, depending on what car you got. Alright, so it's pretty self-explanatory really, guys. You can see where what goes where. I'll show you. I'll show you where we put it. I'll just put that back on there because it just happened to be there when it came with it, so run with it. Okay, so you can see this has got a notch on it on the ballast. So it's got a little notch on here. Pretty self-explanatory. Put the big plug where the big plug goes. So yeah, so find it where it would go. Just like that. Yeah, it's clicked in, it's not going nowhere. You can see the little lip there. Alright, now even a blind person could do this, alright, but you can pretty much see where what goes where. Yeah, so that one will go in there, just like that. And then this one goes in there like this, till it clicks, obviously, is what you want to wait for. So make sure this is going to click in. You don't want to know because you've been a prick. Oh, look at that, it's dodgy, it's got a bloody, it's bent. The pin inside there is bent. And I swear I haven't installed this kit before, so that's going to need to be bent back out. So what I have to do, I have to go and get myself a little flathead screwdriver and pop that out. Alright, so you can see, I don't know if you can see in there if the phone will let you, but it's a little bit too far up here. So I'm just going to use an electric flathead screwdriver. And I'm just going to bend it down a little bit. Just enough to bend it down. Well, that might have done it. So let's try it again. Yep, that's in. It's not going anywhere, we'll soon find out if it works. But yeah, there you go, guys. And then all you want to do now in this Mondeo, just plug the wire from the car into that as you would a normal bulb, and then this will just take over because it's all wired up. We've just got to find a mounting place for that. In terms of mounting, they did give us something with this kit. They gave us what looked like throwing knives at a distance. Some really nasty bendy shit. Ooh. And a couple of screws, a couple of washers and some bolts. So I don't know where I'm going to mount it yet. I just wanted to make sure it worked because if you've read on the forums online, people have been complaining that it don't work in the Mondeo. When it did for me, I didn't change any fuses or whatnot. Oh, well, that's for the install anyway. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go outside and we're going to put them in the car and I'm going to see if they work. I'm outside, sorry if it's a bit windy, right, because you might not be able to hear me, so I won't say anything apart from the fact I've got my lamp just like this. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to wire up the ballast and then we'll plug it in and we'll see if it works, alright? So I'm just going to put my phone down. What we'll do, we'll just plug Ford standard wiring to show you I haven't modded it in any way. Plug this in, this, with your ballast. See if I can balance my phone. It's difficult because my daughter's woke up, so my camera assistants had to go in and sort her out. Okay, one sec, so you can see which one would go where. This one goes in there, this one goes on there. I'm just going to do that now because hands are full. But yeah, I mean, I just come out here, guys, right, and I turned out I did put the prongs in the light bulb plug. the wrong way. It's no problem. I literally just took the back off, swapped them over, and it worked straight away. Didn't damage or hurt anything. Alright, so like I say, I can't really remember what colour went where, but it won't hurt nothing. Okay, so I just plugged it all in. I'm just going to reset the lamp. One second. I mean, this car's got a bit of a dent in the wing, so it's a bit difficult to get a headlight pin, as you can hear. God. Right. Boys and girls. I haven't found a home for them yet, like I say. I'm just testing the water. Okay, I've got one in and the other one in. Okay, so I'm just going to go into the car now, put the key in the ignition, not even going to start it, and we'll see what happens. Okay, right, so key in. Okay, side lights. Right, I've got them on. Look at that. Warming up now as we speak. Now, believe it or not, I can't believe how blue it looks. But yeah, that is 6,000K. And on the camera, like, it looks blue, but to me, honestly, it's white. So I don't. It's very. That is funky. But yeah, these do get a little bit warm, you know, so you're going to make sure you put them somewhere where they're not going to get even hotter. Obviously in the engine bay they're going to get a little bit warm because of the engine, but they're warming up a bit. Let's go for the back, minding all the cat shit from the neighbours. That's what they look like now. What do you reckon of that, guys? If you've got halogen, just look at your ones and then look at these. These are mint. Like a minty colour. I haven't levelled them yet. Obviously they've still got the levelling motors from, because they're still in there. So as long as you level them properly, you can level the headlamps up against the wall, so you can make sure you don't blind anyone. But yes, that is how I did it on my Mondeo. As you can see, it hasn't blown anything, and I'm running subs. I'm using this play kit, plug and play. I'm not using no auxiliary sort of power lead, because like loads of people were saying I'm an auxiliary power lead. You can see here we haven't used anything like that. We've just put these into the Ford wiring, and boom, everything's working a treat. Alright then guys, well thanks for watching. I hope this has helped. It's probably been a bit sketchy. Hopefully the wind ain't been too bad since I've been outside. But yeah, just one thing guys, if you're going to run these with reflected lenses, there'll be a lot of haters out there. Alright, some of you are going to be hating it, but make sure you level them properly. Yeah, like go and find a good wall. Make sure it's not too high, because otherwise you're going to dazzle people and you'll have lots of people hating you and you'll be flashed all the way. Alright, so well yeah guys, take it easy. Thanks for watching.